Erie native Maria Sanson actually began her TV career, you may recall if you've been watching Jet 24 for a while, as a child reporter right here on WJET a little while ago, never mind the years, right? And since then it's been about big markets, LA, New York, currently working in Boston, but she's not back home to talk about TV. She's back home to talk about the next challenge, and that is that she's become an author of a cookbook. Oh, shoot, what's for dinner? Fill in the blank. Joining us now is Maria Sanson. Thank you, Maria. Thanks for coming into town. It's great to see you again.
First of all, it is so great to see you, and it is so cool to see you holding this book, because so few people have seen this book or touched this book because it is really hot off the press. And I brought it to Erie first.
I love it, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But let's talk about where the idea came from. I mean, it's not like you don't have enough irons in the fire. You do your podcast, you do your TV job, You're a mom, you're a wife. You've got a lot of things going on.
Well, I always wanted to write a cookbook. I'm not sure where I got that bee in my bonnet, but I always did want to do that. I wasn't sure what it looked like or what the hook was going to be, but it was something I've been thinking about probably for the last 10 years. And then it just sort of happened organically. Like you said, I worked in New York, I worked in LA, and then I found myself with 2 kids, and I was no longer on live TV anymore. The LA gig had run its course, and now I'm home with 2 kids. I'm like, where do I put this energy? I'm so used to connecting with my audience and doing my thing. So one day I was in the kitchen, I had Benny on my hip, and I had Grace up on the counter, as we do, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try this Facebook Live, which at this time was kind of a newer thing. And I said, I'm gonna flip the camera on me and just cook dinner like I normally would and see what happens. So it's kind of marrying my 2 loves of, well, 3, my family and cooking and my live audience. And I was shocked to see hundreds of people tuning in. And so I kept doing it every single week. We would cook these simple meals, and I wanted to get them start to finish in about a half an hour. So it kind of wrote itself, because after 6 years of doing this with my audience, the recipes were all there. I knew which ones resonated with people and which ones didn't. And so it kind of knocked me over the head. My audience was saying, when are you going to put these in a book? Well,
you used the word simple, and I think that leads right into my next question. What separates this from a lot of the other cookbooks that are out there?
Well, I like to say, and I collect a lot of cookbooks, and those are like my little black cocktail dresses. They're lovely. I love to look through them, and on days when I can, I love to cook out of them. But on a Tuesday night, when I've been working all day and I have 2 kids and it's 5 o'clock and I'm like, oh, what's for dinner? I'm cooking out of something like this. I needed something quick. So my book is your worn-in best pair of jeans that you put on and you look good and you feel good and it gets the job done. And I feel like those books, while they're great, are my special occasion books.
Perfect way to put it. Why, you mentioned right at the beginning that you came home to launch the book. Yes. Why? Why Erie?
These are my people. Like you said, this is where I got my start in life, but also on television. And the people of Erie have been so supportive of me and my endeavors my entire life. I would not have the career I have. I would not be the person I am today if it weren't for the people in Erie. So it only felt fitting to come here with my new and exciting project, my new baby, to share in this community that I know is going to love it.
Okay, I can't let you go without a little walk down memory lane.
We have to.
Obviously, you start following a dunk contest at an Erie Wave game.
Yep.
What would you say to that little girl right now?
Oh my gosh. You have no idea where this is going to take you. What a wild ride.
Fair enough. Fun.
Fun. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so fun.
Yeah. All right, you have an event coming up.
Yes, so let's
talk about the book again.
We are here at Gordon's, and again, this only felt fitting too because this place is amazing food, amazing wine and craft beer, and I know these guys from high school that own the place, so we're going to be here on Saturday from 3 to 5. I'm going to have whole bunch of books. I got my Sharpies, and I'm ready to sign them and meet everybody. And Ryan's got some wines that he brought that really go along with some of the dishes in the book. And I think it's going to be quite the party.
Yeah, you call it a sip and sign.
And sip and sign. Yeah.
All right, Maria Sanson, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming home to launch the new book. Best of luck with it.
And keep cooking those baked grilled cheeses.
I'm going to try the baked grilled cheese. I've already said is one of my favorites. You gotta try it.
That's a good endorsement.
Maria, thank you so much. We'll be right back.